Do you believe Jesus really rose from the grave? Be honest. Put it in the comment section. Do you actually believe? Because personally, I do. And it's not because I was raised in church. It's because it actually makes sense historically. And let me explain what I mean. First of all, Jesus was a real person. That is a fact. All historians pretty much all agree that Jesus was definitely a real person. They all agree that Jesus lived and he really was crucified on the cross. And that's cool, right? Jesus was a real person, but that doesn't mean anything. If all he was a real person, then Christianity is kind of meaningless. But the real question is, did Jesus really rise from the grave? And I believe he did. Why do I believe that? Because after Jesus was crucified, his close friends, his disciples, were all terrified. I mean, they were nowhere to be found. But then something crazy started happening. They started saying, Jesus is alive. We actually saw him, because the Bible talks about how Jesus rose from the grave and he appeared to his disciples and he was hanging out with them, eating breakfast with them. And so the disciples started telling people they actually saw Jesus had rose from the grave. They saw him resurrected. Mind you, they knew that this would cost them. It's not like Jesus was a very popular dude at the time that everybody liked. He literally got crucified. And so the disciples were loud about it. They were telling everybody. And they ended up getting beaten, imprisoned, and even lost their life in brutal ways. I mean, Peter was nailed to a cross upside down, all because they were testifying and telling people that they saw Jesus was alive. Now, they had no selfish motive by telling people that Jesus was real. It's not like they were gonna get rich. It's not like they had any gain. The only outcome with telling people that Jesus was alive was negative, was losing their life. And they still were willing to tell people because they saw Jesus. And if they were just lying, bro, I would not die for a lie. And that's why I believe Jesus beat the grave and made the devil dig his own grave.